How it all started, we got married May 30th, and 2 weeks later, I'm in basic training. While I'm in processing, I find out that I'm deploying. So that's 8 days. Within 8 days, they're telling me, hey, you're going to deploy when you get to the unit. Within those 8 days, my wife lets me know, hey, I'm pregnant, by the way. So I just got back from Qatar, and we come here to surprise her. She has no idea what's going on right now. She keeps on asking me when I'm coming home, and I tell her bits and pieces of things going on, but I didn't give her the whole story, so she has no clue what's about to happen.
Oh my gosh. I told my uncle that I had a feeling that he was going to be here today. But then I didn't see him, so I was like, okay, well then he'll be here Tuesday when he said he was. And then the dude just popped up behind me. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know who was behind me. I didn't know nothing. It just caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it.
It's different. I get the rubber stomach now. I mean, I want to feel the baby kick. So.
He got car seats he needs to put in. He has things he needs to put up. He has feet he needs to rub. He has a lot of stuff to do.
Surprise. You gonna play good now?
Tell me, what was it like for you to see your uncle surprise you?
It was amazing. When he came home, I was surprised.
Were you expecting this?
No, not at all.
How close are you with your uncle?
Well, I'm pretty close with him. I haven't seen him in a long time, so.
I heard you've been writing him. How often do you reach out to him?
A lot. I've been sending him a lot of stuff since he's been in Korea so long. So I was really surprised when he was coming home.
Are you going to hate to see when he finally leaves again? What are y'all going to try and do since he's here?
We're going to throw him a party.
Well, she's been sending letters through my sister and pictures to him, to Korea, for the last year. And she talks about him all the time. She loves the fact that he's serving for the country. So me and my sister thought it would be a really neat idea. She loves softball, to bring him out here and kind of surprise her.
And, you know, when you finally made it happen today, like, what was your reaction to see her expression?
I was shaken. I knew she was just going to die from happiness.
And what was it like for you to be out here and plan this big surprise?
It would definitely be the same. If I was in her shoes, it would surprise me too, and make me tear up. So I'm glad we actually accomplished it, and hopefully she wins the game now.
pledge allegiance to
Wait.
Stop at this time. Sorry, 8th graders. At this time, we have a special guest that would like to join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Can we please have our special guest? So now, graduates, we can continue.
pledge allegiance to
the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Soy estudiante de inglés.
So how long has it been since you've seen her? 9 months and like 5 days, I think. Wow. So what's going through your head right now? I'm nervous. Talked to Moscow and they were like, yeah, you know, you can do it. So I got leave early. I'm not supposed to take leave until June to come and get her, but they gave it to me. I mean, I seen her the other night, but she was sleeping because I've been in the same house with her for 2 days, but we've been hiding and ducking and dodging. So I got to kiss her on her cheek the night I got in. I don't know if she'll cry, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry.
Beautiful.
Well, for the past 6 months, Lieutenant Paul Carroll has been overseas, but he is home now, and we were there when his son got the big surprise.
Yeah, we ran this story initially on Friday, but on Veterans Day, we wanted to run it again, partly because it is so special and partly because, well, we could just run one of these every day and watch it over and over again. Here's News 4's Nigel Robertson with the surprise.
Just look at him. Josh Carroll, an 8th grader at Lead Academy in Greenville, has no idea what is about to happen. His mother, however, does.
Jamon Williams.
You see, Josh thinks he is just at another end of the 9 weeks awards program, but what he doesn't know is just outside the cafeteria.
Yeah, we're going to try to pull it off. He thinks I'm coming home in about 3 weeks.
Yep, his dad, Lieutenant Paul Carroll, is home from Afghanistan. Mom and the school staff planned the whole surprise.
Today we also want to pay honor and tribute to another type of service.
Now the moment is just seconds away. The final award is for service to your country. Josh and his mom are called up in front of the whole school. Now, just watch and listen to what happens next.
Please make welcome back home, First Lieutenant.
I love you too.
Dad and son together again. Nigel Robertson, WIFF News 4, Greenville.
Wow, there's some raw emotion for you.
You want us to talk after this?
It's just fantastic, and apparently the surprises continued.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Friday night, First Lieutenant Carroll's 2 other sons also came home from the Citadel for the weekend. They also had no idea that their dad would be there waiting for them.
At the end of the school year comes awards, certificates, and medals, but for one Hardin County 5th grader, she only wanted one thing, a memory that will last a lifetime. WLKY's Colin Mayfield shows us her graduation surprise.
Grace Reyes, it was a 5th grade graduation that she'll always remember because of a promise made by her father a year ago.
Would that person please come forward?
Major Julian Reyes was stationed overseas, but he promised his daughter he would be back, no matter what.
My command released me early, actually, so I'll be able to come in and make it and don't have to come back to Korea.
As certificates of completion were passed out to her peers, Grace was called last. Unaware of her father's presence, there was a bit of confusion for Grace as the surprise played out.
I was like, I didn't know what they were doing.
But then, a sight she hadn't seen in more than 365 days.
I'm happy. I missed him and I love him. And
the emotion was felt all over the room. Later, Grace told us why it's so emotional having her dad gone, thousands of miles away, and the challenges it presents.
It's hard, and it's hard to be without him, and it's hard to go through school.
I made it. That's probably basically why she wants to, you know, tell her that I made the promise that I made.
And while the family gets as much time with Julian as they can, he tells us he will be deployed back to Afghanistan next November. From Hardin County, I'm Colin Mayfield, WLKY News.
And Grace also received awards to recognize her attendance and her good academic standing.
Family. It's been months since the Lee children have seen their father, who's been stationed in Afghanistan. But as TV 1055's Hazel Sanchez tells us, today they got a soldier surprise.
Staff Sergeant Devin Lee is used to wearing a uniform, but certainly not one that makes him a knight and brings him back to medieval times.
I'm super anxious, a little bit nervous, but I'm pumped up about it.
Lee, who has been serving in Afghanistan since November, had a very special mission involving 2 little knights in training, his 10-year-old son Troy and 7-year-old daughter Elena. They weren't expecting him home until Saturday, so when a knight in shining armor rode into the arena and chose them to join him,
I thought it was just a night that we were gonna have to, that someone was gonna come out and we would have to fight him.
Oh, but it was nothing like that. The knight raised his mask and revealed he was their father. Troy's jaw dropped and the children lunged into their father's arms.
Made me really happy inside because he was back.
When you saw Daddy's face under that mask, how did that make you feel?
Happy.
Yeah. Why does it make you so happy to see your daddy?
Because he's been gone for like 106 days.
This is a pretty unbelievable moment. Like just seeing their face, like when they finally recognized me. It took a couple seconds, but once it hit them, like who was actually in front of them, it was a pretty unbelievable moment.
It's moments like this that help make up for the long time away. Nothing like having Daddy home.
It was extremely emotional. I mean, I knew that they would be excited. I knew they'd be surprised, but to see it happening was awesome.
Was this the best surprise ever?
Yes.
Staff Sergeant Lee says he will enjoy at least 3 months at home before he may be deployed again, but his daughter Elena says she's just happy she doesn't have to wait 2 more sleeps to see Daddy. In Lyndhurst, New Jersey, Hazel Sanchez, TV 1055.
That was a heartwarming story.